Yeah, so I don't think you should think about it that way.
Maybe just what's that word? Preface?
Preface, yeah. So you go.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm currently thinking of the help I offer to people, and more specifically, I'm working on. God is helping me with like a program to help like people with in various different areas of their life, in terms of faith, ministry, life, and relationships, all these type of things. There, I have a lot of mentees at the moment, but you know, if you would offer something like a course, right, or something that you know, have you heard of people do like School of Ministries?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've seen actually, weirdly enough, I've seen two recently.
Recently, yeah. I think one of them was Koinonia, I think.
Yes, they do one as well. That's another one.
It was done in the UK. I think it was, yeah. The graduation or something like that.
Right, I don't know the process of that.
Yeah.
I don't know at all. I actually hadn't done that. But the ones I have looked at, they offer us. There's one I looked at, right, from Nigeria, bro. And he's a solid teacher, but his thing was, I think for the year, or for the duration of the course, premium class was
What?
3K.
You.
Yeah, euros. Yeah, 3K euros. And then the other classes were like 1.5, 2, and the lowest class was about 800. So and there's only 3 tiers, and then there's spaces. Like you could have 70 people in the lowest class, 15 people in the second class, and then the gold is one to one.
Yeah. So
Which was
probably,
3K.
Yeah. Probably like 5 people max or something like that.
Yeah, whatever he could fit into his thing,
Yeah.
right? So that for me was like, he's offering like obviously stuff that he doesn't have time to teach at the pulpit in a sense.
Yeah.
And offering to people one-on-one, and they can ask him a question, he can answer them like live. And he's charging for that. And this is a solid teacher. He teaches Jesus. He doesn't teach like He's like, he has no agenda aside of that. And he's charging. And I've seen some other people do the School of Ministry or Prophecy or whatever it is, and they have a price on it. So my question to you guys is like, is offering those things for a price, is this anti-biblical? Is it right? Is it okay? If you had proximity to someone who you really admired, right? And they said, hey, listen, I run this thing over the next 3 months. It costs you about 150 euros. How do you see that person? How do you see that proposition?
Okay, see, for me, when it comes to the School of Ministry, I feel about it.
Okay.
I think it's a bit, and I think that's mainly coming from a perception standpoint. I'm just like, you're teaching them the Bible. I don't understand why people have to pay for that. I don't get it, right? But I think there's
Can I butt in? Is it possible? I'm paying for Bible college. Is that School of Ministry? Like I'm paying thousands for modules.
Do you know what?
It's a college. It's an institution.
It's a college.
Education isn't free.
Right.
So if education isn't free, like, I don't think you should tear that to then Christian education should be free. Do you get me? Because I think the acquisition of that knowledge costs you money, time, and experience.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Yeah. So I think my mind has just changed, and the reason my mind has changed is, you know, that whole thing of smart people learn from their mistakes, wise people learn from other people's mistakes, right? So it's just like, okay, let me ask you a question, so I don't fall into certain mistakes. Maybe that you haven't even fell into, but you have perspective on. And that is education that will ultimately change my life. And if I can pay for it, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think on the second side as well, I think another way I think you can't think about it is, you've acquired this knowledge over time. And you're fast tracking people's you're fast tracking people's knowledge acquisition. By giving them proximity to you, access to you. Because ultimately, what they're actually taking from you is not only your knowledge, but is the most valuable asset, which is your time. So if they can subsidize that time with a little thing, like it's not like you're not asking them to make you a millionaire tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
do you get me? So,
So my question, if somebody said that to you, right?
I think if I value them, I would. I don't think I would pay for it. If
I don't think it's about the mentor or the mentee. I think it's about the outside perspective.
yeah.
Like, for me now, like you said, that guy had premium class. He had tiers, and he priced the premium at 3,000 euro.
Yeah.
And the one so my thing is, where did you get that figure from? How can you like back up that? Oh, I'm charging 3,000 because of this. So.
Yeah.
And I understand time is, especially the stage in our lives that we are in.
Oh my gosh.
Time is money.
Oh my gosh.
Like the websites I'm doing, I have people coming up to me and saying blah 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 blah, and I give them my price, and they say they can't do it. I say I'm not gonna because I'm not gonna waste my time, but I'm not gonna bring down my price to do you a website that's for less than half the price.
Yeah.
It's for like less than half the price, so I'm not gonna do that. So in this stage of my life, time is literally like
money.
Every time I spend, I'm thinking of how to make money, bro. So my thing is, where are you getting that figure from?
Okay.
To be able to say,
okay, but like
I'm worth this
for your websites.
Yeah.
Do you look at the market to charge your thing?
Yeah. Like I charge way below the
Obviously, yeah. But like, but like you're informed. Your price is informed by market and people at your stage.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Could that be a possibility with this specific minister, or could it be that, hey, listen, I could be doing something that would make me 3,000 right now.
I get you.
Like, someone came to me with a business proposition the other day, and I said, hey, listen, sounds good, and I like what you're saying. Problem is, it doesn't make me money.
Yeah.
And I had to be straight out to you, like, doing this won't make me money. So we had to find a way where this thing makes me money. And if I'm to give my time to this thing, I know how much I'm making if I'm doing something else. So this is why I'm giving you this price. You know. So all these type of things, I think time. If you value your time, you could put a price on your time. Same way, like if the problem is the context of what we're talking about is ministry.
Yeah, it's ministry.
Yeah, but my thing is though, like, not everyone you're helping is looking to enter into ministry.
Yeah.
Do you get me? I think the life that you can speak to people can just make their lives better.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
If they go into ministry, they went into ministry because God called them, not because I'm going into ministry now because I did it.
Yeah, some guy in my course I'm doing a communication course. Module, and some of the guys in there, he's not trying to be a preacher. He says he's here because he's been going through some stuff with his faith. He wants to hear scripture.
And
he
he's
pays
paid
money to do that,
Crazy.
to get that sort of regularly plus his church on a Sunday, whatever that looks like. But like,
what does the communication lecture module look like?
I'll teach you how to preach.
Oh,
So most of us in there are there to learn better preaching styles and
Strategies
communicating
and stuff
the
like that.
Bible better.
Okay.
He's there.
And that's needed. That's needed.
So needed. It's like,
Because some people have all the knowledge, but to communicate what they have
it's
is
difficult.
It won't land. It won't land the same. It won't land the same.
Why
No,
is
this
this
guy
guy
laughing, man.
laughing?
Well, I also think it's like it's on a case by case basis, maybe.
Yeah.
Because someone like Dunsi now, he said God has instructed him not to charge, to minister.
Yeah.
But some other people, they're charging, and listen, they're still doing the Lord's work. So
Yeah.
if God hasn't put in your heart not to charge, why not charge? But I also think like people will always be saying like, oh, he's charging.
Yeah, 100%.
Charging.
100%.
Like, why are you charging?
When you're trying to teach God's people
Yeah.
His word, you know, and I've always had a problem with that.
Yeah.
But I've always had a problem with that. You're telling me to take the microphone and preach to hundreds of people, and then say that cost a certain amount. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Definitely. But then I've seen it less crazy when it's been like education or like I didn't go to IBI thinking that, you know what, they're going to hear what I'm doing with Ocean and say, you know what, this guy, you will do for free. No, they're going to say, listen, I don't care who you are.
The rules.
Yeah, well,
you want this knowledge?
You pay for this knowledge. And like, I understand why I have to pay for this knowledge. Flip. Flip, thank you for charging me for this. You know what I mean? And if they were teaching me what pastor teaches me in church on a Sunday, different. Because I can get this education for free.
So it's so that means I think you need to quantify the value you're bringing. That would give you the justification to charge. Ultimately, it's about how you feel about it. And sorry, it's about how you feel about it and how the people that you're offering this mentorship program feel about it. If you can justify the value you're bringing, they can justify purchasing that value.
Like, okay, same with the book, right? Like, this is all your, whether it's your experience, whether it's your knowledge, you place it on paper, and then you say, hey, listen, pay to access what I've put down on paper. And so I think that no one has a problem when it's those things. But I think there's and even if it's a Christian book, come on, how many Christian books do we have that you paid for?
$10.99.
$10.99 all the time. But it's like when this person says, okay, I'm going to stand in front of you and teach you this thing, I think that's where the sort of thing comes in. But at the same time, I've not seen it as weird. I may have seen it a little bit weird when there's like tears to it, potentially. I can see what the issue is. But then if someone is giving you one-to-one, it's very different from what he's teaching everybody else, you know.
My mind is not changing, but I'm just thinking about things differently, right? If your knowledge can be collated into what's it called, a curriculum that can be taught, and it doesn't have to be you.
Bro, start a non-profit, man. Start a non-profit, man. Go and get money from government.
I just think it's so interesting because like someone who's like given and spent with people, like you give your time to people, you give your energy to people, and you don't expect that person, like for example, you spend 3 hours on the phone to somebody, you're not gonna say, okay, that's gonna cost you 30 quid. Like that's be wild. Do you know what I mean? That'd be one of the wildest things.
People do it though.
I think that's crazy.
Some people do it.
I think that's absolutely crazy to charge somebody to talk to them.
Well, one time I was scrolling to my Instagram stories and I just saw someone say, "There's the link to chat to me for 1 hour." It's priced there.
It's absolutely crazy. I know some prophets do it. I know some prophets that do that. They would put a price to it. You pay that price and
some people do it.
And you get that hour, whatever it is. I think that's personally, I think that's crazy.
Is it crazy to access it?
What do you mean?
Like if you heard that I paid to speak to a prophet for an hour,
100%.
I'd be like, what are you doing, bro?
100%.
What are you doing?
So you're judging the person that is selling it and the person that's buying it. That's funny.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like you spend so much doing all those type of things for free, right? And you don't charge when you preach. But then if you're teaching, giving people an education, right, that will sort of in essence, still make their life better, make them better Christians, and try, like, college has made me a better Christian.
There's also Christian jobs as well.
There's Christian jobs.
Remember the job that it's literally like you're literally being a Christian, but as a job.
What are you saying with that?
But you're literally being a Christian, preaching the gospel, like evangelizing,
and you get paid
and like building up like small groups and stuff. And you get paid for it.
I literally applied for a job. I remember I was telling you guys about it. In the north. I applied for that. I was like, I did like the process for that thing was long. It was actually a very long process.
It like probably should be.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, to be honest, but the whole process of that was long. I was like, if this was an island, I didn't even know that there was that much. I don't think there's much, but I didn't know that there was jobs in Ireland that you could sort of be doing what you do and get paid for.
It's crazy. That's crazy, dog.
But and it's normal if you say I'm working for a scripture union, for example. They pay their staff People work for the church.
Churches pay the bro in America. Go on LinkedIn. bare pastor roles, lead pastor, assistant pastor.
For real?
Bro, bare.
On
bro.
LinkedIn.
If you see me in America next year, don't look at me.
Bro, honestly, there's bare
100K.
pastoral roles. And they put the price there, bro. They put the price there. Good money. 60 bucks and up.
Bro, what you think them man like Steve Furtick make from the church?
Come on, man. Don't kidding me. Don't be kidding me.
No. That man, they are like 7 figures and up.
Easily.
He's on every. Do you know? I always. Do you know what? Yeah, I always think about those people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see the amount of things they do.
Yeah.
But I see it from money.
Yeah.
So for example, he's the lead pastor of his church, right?
Yeah.
That's one path.
He's a songwriter as well.
He's a songwriter.
Serious one for that matter.
Stevie Furtick is on every song. So that's the
Royalties.
the royalties every the royalties, and then he's writing books.
YouTube was not paying because of the church. Yeah.
And I'm sure him to have some sort of mentorship program.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's 5 stream.
I'm sure
5 solid stream. He's up.
Yeah, I think it's so interesting, man. I think it's so interesting.
He's up.
I think I seen a picture of him just recently. He had it's a Van Cleef. The bracelet.
Yeah.
And he had the thing as well. I said, I know that those things are not cheap.
I don't know.
Humbly, that's just on his wrist. And you know, if you're a watch person, yeah, you can look at some watches and say, this man. It looks humble.
Yeah.
That thing is.
That wrist is not humble. That wrist is flamboyant.
Sometimes you see someone like Stormzy wearing a black tee, black joggers, Air Forces, but the watch.
No, it's
heavy.
You know, see a black ceramic Patek.
Yeah.
250 bags on his wrist.
And it's like,
one of one as well.
And the guy is just wearing it casually. I'm looking at him like, what you have on your left hand is more expensive than my life.
Should I tell you when
in this life and the afterlife as well? Well, maybe not the afterlife. The afterlife.
I think I made 100K. I think I made 100K.
Oh yeah,
we have easy.
No, I think we in our whole lifetime. In our whole lifetime, we've spent about $1 million.
No, I haven't spent $1 million.
You have.
I haven't, bro.
I haven't spent $1 million.
No,
You have.
I haven't spent $1 million yet because
bro, you have.
Whenever I have access to money, bro, yeah. Whenever
I said when I was up.
whenever I got money, I was able to flip in. I think the max I had spent before I was like age 26 would have been, bro, like 400 quid.
Wait, what?
As in terms of like a one time.
Wait, what?
No,
as in one time purchase.
A one time
one time purchase.
Okay.
Maybe no, 300 quid.
I won't go.
It was a watch, yeah. What are you laughing at, bro? What are you laughing at?
Wait, I won't go.
No,
I won't go.
I feel
the most you spend is 300 quid. You have no.
Before I was like 26. Before I was like 25.
No, the holidays you've been on, the shopping you've done, bro.
Yeah, they passed 300. Bro.
That's funny. I was watching talking about watches. Yeah, there's some people that flex, and then there's some people that flex on those that flex.
Oh yeah.
I was watching Ed Sheeran.
Oh yeah, he's a bad boy.
No, but let me tell you how much of a bad boy he is. Yeah. When he finishes his tours, for all of the crew, he gets a watch company to make a watch specifically for his crew members.
Wow.
So like his crew members will have like a tag warrior, for example, with a maybe he does the plus minus division.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's how you pronounce that watch?
Yeah. Tag warrior, yeah.
Warrior.
Was it tag her?
That's why you say tag her.
But I might be saying it wrong, but like so there's a tag that's probably like 3 bags, and then that has that equal sign. There's probably like 1,000 of them in
the world.
Yeah. And he just goes, he just makes it, gives out to his crew. And
so you see his crew member will tag her watch, and you think, oh, that person's up. And said, no, the person that made it for them
is up.
Flip, man.
There's flex, and then there's
but like even back to our conversation, we haven't spent €1 million. I don't think you might have. I don't think I spent €1 million.
What's the most amount of money you spent at one go?
At one go, the most amount of money.
Probably a car.
Yeah, probably I put down like a chunky deposit.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Right. So think about when you started working, right? And so now,
Let me just started working properly like probably 6
years ago.
6 years ago.
So now do all your yearly salaries.
What was I still?
After tax.
I started making. What was I start making?
Probably like a 26, no?
No, more than that.
Yeah. I don't think I spent $1 million.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm just deep in it now.
Wait. Times. How long was it? Let me just do rough estimate.
Yeah. Even round it up, bro. Even round it up.
That's true. That's already
It's 2 years.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just keep that figure.
Yeah.
Screenshot. Did I went up to
Right.
No, go back.
Yeah, I hate the new calculator.
Plus.
58.
You see the new calculator on the thing?
I
don't like it, man.
Then, so that's 4 years I've done.
Yeah.
That's 4 years I've done. Wait. This is just the past 6 years, though.
Yeah.
Just the past 6 years.
But everything.
Wait. Would I now add
Everything as your parents spent on you.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, okay.
So
Susie.
the shopping I've done, I can't add it because
You can't.
It's already added.
It's in your salary. It's in your salary.
Okay.
And if you want to add gift, you just round it up another 1,000 or 1,500.
Okay. Then I was on. So that's 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Abi?
Yeah.
120.
And what's the other one?
Yeah, 122.
I haven't spent $1 million, mate.
Wait. That's just the past 6 years.
Yeah.
And let's say gifts.
Yeah.
In the past 6 years, how much have I received?
How much you receive a gift, bro?
Wait. The wedding.
Put a tenner.
A tenner? What do you mean?
As in 10 bags, or you put 20 if you want. Put 20 if you want. No, put 20 if you want.
No, okay. From childhood now, all the clothes that your parents bought for you,
okay.
All the food you've eaten.
Okay, even
no, and then do your parents' salary, right? And then do 10% of that for yourself. Because there was 4 kids in your house.
Let's say you even doubled this to say that from your life to this point. It's still not.
From my life to this point.
You haven't spent $1 million, bro.
I have no idea. I feel like we're just not calculating it properly, bro.
Bro, you haven't spent $1 million.
You haven't. Actually, just let me ask ChatGPT. The average person, because we're average people.
Oh, no. Okay, the average 30-year-old.
How much would have spent?
How much have spent in their life?
Bro, ChatGPT is crazy, by the way.
Bro,
I use it every single day.
Wait, boys.
Without fail.
No.
If even to learn Bible, I use it.
Yeah,
really?
You speak to it.
No talk?
No. I don't
Talking
speak to
to it talks like almost like a human being.
Almost.
I know, I can't. Bro, I'm still a late adapter, bro. Flipping. I'm not using it for my assignments or anything, but like it's quite good.
Spent.
Come on, bro. What does it say, bro? What does it say?
It's now.
What does it say, bro? You put an island.
Yeah. Just give me a figure, man. What's all this?
What's it though?
Okay.
Yeah, what does it say? What's it?
350.
You haven't spent 500 bags, bro. How crazy that is? How crazy that is, bro?
And then do you know somebody? Yeah?
I'm sad now.
No, do you know somebody? Yeah? See that 350 that we are saying? The average. That's somebody's car or somebody's watch.
But the cars I'm seeing on the road these days, I'm like, flip, man.
Yeah, I think Ireland's stepping up, you know.
Flip.
I think Ireland's stepping up.
Flip. There's this new BMW, I think it's the i7 or something. It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah.
Like the front. His front talks to you.
Bro.
There's a page called Supercars of Dublin, yeah? You know me, I love car. Valentine's Day weekend, I was in Rathmines. My missus, this was so funny, yeah? There was a girl walking up to us.
Yeah.
My missus was trying to point her out to me because she had a BBL that was not good.
Oh.
But as the girl was walking like this,
Saw a car.
I saw a Porsche GT3
wow.
RS.
I said GT3 RS.
I know. I'll show you the car. Hold on. When you
Imagine
see
your woman's trying to show you a woman and you see a car
And-
you say, wow.
I was just
You
like-
talk about the woman.
I was just like, what? Look at that.
Lipstick.
You see?
I saw this driving through town.
Oh, wow.
That's a fast car.
So I saw that. So I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And my missus, she was embarrassed.
You said you were talking about the
She
woman.
just goes, oh, why would you do that? I was like, what? I was like, do you not see the car? I said,
Not the BBL,
I'll
not
show
the
you the
BBL.
car. I said, God, who cares about the car? Can you not see that car? No, but when
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Like, see that even that 350K, bro. A footballer made that this week. I'm pissed off.
But I
bro.
think they leaked Raheem Sterling's paycheck from his time at City or something. Well, I couldn't even say some of the figures I saw on that thing. I couldn't even quote. Like, and then you see them how they get taxed as well. That's some triple someone's salary, like even more than triple.
well, that is
Because they get taxed half.
That's a week. Bro, that's a week.
that's a whole
No, because they don't get the money doesn't come into their account every week.
It's a month, I know.
So they're getting millions a month.
Oh God, my happy day too fast. My hope for
you know
years.
what? I just want footballer money without the footballer fame.
Yeah,
I don't mind boats, man, but it's too late. It's
Bro,
too late. This stage,
no, do you know
to
what?
become a footballer
I'm
is
not
too
gonna lie to
late.
you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was going to the fridge the other day.
To what?
My fridge. I was opening it. I was looking for juice. There was no juice, anyways. But I was looking for juice.
You know them ones, man. You know yourself what's in your fridge. You yourself, because you should have bought what's in the fridge. You keep going. Maybe something will change. Something is there, bro.
It was just ketchup. I was vexed. That's all ketchup. I was vexed. So I've gone there and I was thinking, you know, I just need to be a footballer. I just said to myself, because there was no juice in the fridge. I just had this like moment.
just
because I
connected.
just got paid. Like so I just need to be a footballer because this is not life, right? And I just thought, I'm 28. Like, I'm not there yet. Like right now, my fitness level is horrible. But I was just thinking to myself, like, if I just could train
Get
my fitness up, you know, work on my tech a little bit more, so I can.
What level though? What level?
Oh, League One max.
Bro, can't do League 1, bro.
I can do League One, bro. I can do League One.
Can't do League
I can do League One. No,
Can't do League 1, bro.
wait, where's Happiness's brother? And then what's the name? Promise.
Either League 1 or League 2. Either 1 or 2. I think so.
One is higher than two.
Yeah.
One is higher than 2.
Either League 1.
The worst conference league.
Conference is below League 2, I think.
Maybe I do conference. Maybe I do conference.
Sunday League. Sunday League. Grassroots.
Do you know what's so funny? Yeah?
Could you play in Saudi?
Yeah, I stopped for that.
Yeah, you could. No,
I think set back in Saudi. I stopped Ronaldo.
Because what I see of, like, I was watching, was it Al Hilal, and Tony's just scored a hat trick, and the goals weren't like anything special. It was like on the Astro. Like they just walk by those people.
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I just really considering like stepping into football again and seeing if I can make money, bro.
No, should I tell you what I've actually thought about since we had the boys on the pod? I was like, yo, boys, I could be a heavyweight boxer.
You, bro, why?
Just train. It's just about training.
Train, bro. See, that's beating people up, bro.
Everything is just about determination,
Bro, it's
focus.
mindset, innit? It's
And
mindset.
it actually is.
Bro, in this life is mindset.
It's mindset. Because these people that say, oh, when you wake up in the morning, it's about the small wins. So make your bed. Like,
Nah,
make your
bro,
bed.
listen.
No, wait. No, wait.
Let the wife do it.
No, they say make your bed. They say play a little puzzle on your phone.
Yeah.
It's a mindset. I say, no, you're weak. You need to do something to focus your mind for the day. But like, make your bed.
Just has ADHD.
That's actually a weak mentality. If you think about it, you have to do something to focus your mind.
But you know what? Like, what do you might think about those guys? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WYHAPOD podcast.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true.
It's your boy KD.
We're excited.
So I've come back from the honeymoon, right?
Yeah.
So I've gone to the spa in the hotel, bro, and there was swimming pool. There's nice like sort of swimming pool area, and jacuzzi, sauna, steam room, and then there's this ice
bath.
shower.
I don't lie to you.
Have you heard of it?
I've been to a spa.
what?
I didn't have the balls to pull it. You have to pull the bucket, yeah.
Huh.
This one,
There's a button.
Oh, there's a button. This one had like the bucket would be filled up. Just had to pull it.
Ice cold water.
Yeah, I didn't have to. I didn't. Have to.
But I would prefer that than to be like in the ice for long.
Yeah, they know. There's another one where you
you
could plunge into it. I was like, I couldn't do that.
Even people like that as well piss me off, man.
Right. So
why are you starting your day by jumping into cold water?
That's what I was gonna get to. I've done the thing. I've done the ice thing, yeah, and like shocks your body. It kind of
you now get into another, and then
yeah, and apparently it's good for your blood flow and everything. But I've done that now, yeah, and I've now thought to myself, yeah, if I could do an ice thing, I could stay in ice water. So I just put my hand in the thing. God forbid bad thing.
If your hand can handle it,
yeah.
Your other body,
bro, no way. And there's people who wake up in the morning for 5 minutes. They'll go to ice cold water, and it's like just doing the hard things in the morning. And like,
piss me off.
Now, I actually think it does work. I think.
Man, piss off.
Yeah, there's a thing about doing something different.
Get out of here, man. It doesn't work. Why do you want to go through struggle for? Like you want to have a common story so bad. You want to say this is how I started my day so bad. Oh, I struggled. Just live your life, bro. Just go to work.
Someone that wakes up at 5 a.m. goes through an ice plunge, right, and then sort of like they know that anything that comes,
every other challenge won't be as hard as that. It's a mindset thing.
Yeah, you're weak. You're weak mentally. If you have to do that to face challenges.
That's so funny.
Just face your challenges, man.
Oh, boys, something happened to me last week in the barber, and I realized I'm not.
I can never say those words again.
No, you can, bro.
You can.
Let's go Turkey, bro. If you go Turkey, I'm down.
No, this guy is gonna go Turkey. Watch him,
bro.
He's going,
bro. You just need new teeth and new hairline.
Boys, let me tell you something here. You see, I'm lucky. You know my baldness. Yeah, it's coming. The root is from a different place.
Where is it?
Well, your pubes.
No,
because you pointed.
No.
How you going bald there already?
You know, my headline. All of you are saying is strong.
Yeah.
It's strong, bro.
But if you keep going back, it starts getting lighter and lighter. Wallah, I'm going to Turkey as well.
But I'm going to Turkey, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, I was at the barber shop. Yeah.
Once the money comes in,
and
sorry, you're gonna say your story in the barber now. Just to tell you about something to do with money. I hate this thing. How am I getting paid and everything's gone, right? And
that's normal.
I know, but here's the problem, bro. I promised a lot of things in February for March.
To your
I'm looking at this thing and saying, you know what?
My God,
let's rearrange plans. No, because bro, like, I'm not making enough, guys. Like, guys, I need more money. Yo,
my guy had to say, I'm not breaking the promise. It's just being delayed by circumstances.
No, money needs to come in, bro. Anyways, continue what you said.
Just take a quick 1K loan. Pay that back in like 2 months. No, easy. It helps with your credit, bro.
Not on that, bro.
Bro, it helps with your credit.
Nah, boys. I was like, some people know how to lie in this life.
Yeah.
This guy walks in here. I was just chilling. My brother was about to take me on.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
why?
Yo, hey, yo.
Why? So I'm just chilling on the couch. This is what Vibe Cartel said one time. He said, when Jesus comes, and then I say, why? That is a pandemic. You need to stop.
No, but
anyway, let's take you on here.
Hey, yo. My brother was about to cut my hair.
Right.
And then this guy walks in and goes, hey, pal, do you have any availability today? And then my brother goes, no, we're booked up. You need to come in tomorrow. The guy just goes, oh, I just got out of prison, so I haven't had a trim in a long time. And my brother goes, I can squeeze you in for like 15 minutes if you don't mind. And the guy goes, yeah, I'd love that, bro.
Yeah.
And it took me.
Did you look at him? He just come out.
No, it just took me a second. I was just sitting there.
You lied.
And I looked at him, I was like, this guy has a fade on his head.
No, they do fades in prison now.
Bro, this haircut was clean. This haircut, my guy goes, I haven't had the truth since I've been in prison. Bro, you got that trim last week. Is that you're lying? I was just like, and he now ate 10 minutes into my train. I said, this guy.
So your Bible was not washing on your own head.
I said, so people can lie like this.
So just go.
No, because the guy looked clean. I said, you haven't been to prison before.
Guys, what's the craziest lies you have heard or told?
Craziest lie I've heard. No, I've told. What did I tell that time? In work.
I've told the story here. The broken arm one.
Let's say it again.
But I got smacked by a can. I blew my bully.
Let's say it again.
He got battered, and he apologized to me. Wow. God needs to forgive me. Honestly,
I used my wife to lie one time. I
put the camera on you.
I used that to lie one time in an institution. In my past life, so they won't do the time range. So I told my manager, sorry, Rich, sorry,
Ronald,
I can't come in today because like just a family emergency. Like my wife is just all over the place right now. Like she's a mental, it's just crazy. Like really emergency. I just have to stay home and stuff. And they said, no worries, all that, blah blah blah. And then the next day I came and I had a one-to-one with him, and I said, hola, how's your wife? And then I was like, so bad. Like, it's like, I can't even concentrate right now. Like, it's just, like, it's really taking a toll on me right now because we were in the hospital, like, for, like, 2 days, like, 2 full days in the hospital. Like, couldn't even go home to shower. Like, you know when you're lying, and you're just
breaking
lie upon lie.
Do you know the thing is, you start adding information that they never asked you for.
They never asked, so
that's how you know someone is lying.
Yeah, like I said, I did shower for 2 days. Who asked you? Oh my God! And it is they can't prove they can't prove you're lying. If they dare say you're lying,
you have grounds.
No, the manager's gone.
HR,
it's gone.
HR.
Bro.
What was your biggest lie?
No, because he actually won. Wisdom is telling me not to say, because one of them is so recent. No, it's not really recent. I'm a child of God. No, don't lie. My brother.
You lied on him.
No. Oh, no. I said I'm saying my brother.
Oh, okay.
The wife has been used.
Bro, my nieces have been used so many times.
But there was one that I did. I remember one from Tesco, bro. This one.
Sorry, before you move on here. See my message here. That guy's a crook. You know what she told me? She told me one time, she goes, every time you start a new job, you have 4 grandparents again.
Yeah, no, facts.
That's exactly.
Whoa,
that's exactly.
I haven't used any of them yet.
There you go.
I haven't used any of them yet,
bro. Here's a problem. Here's a problem.
I remember I said one worse than the one I just said. I said one worse.
You gotta go for it.
No, you go.
Let me go. You go after, right? So here's the problem. I've told one of my colleagues my family thing. My uncle had died like time ago. So I told my colleagues like about that time, and I even told them about my grandparents. You know, I currently don't have any that exist on paper.
Oh wow!
Right.
Wow. So then, but you called in sick about your grandparents?
Oh, that was easy. That was a light one. The grandparents one, I've used all 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
You know, died. They have all died. So I wasn't lying. They all died. It's just the timing. You can't put the timing. So now this one, I like. It was snow. We were going somewhere. When I was in Tesco, and so there was the plan was like, you know, those times we used to just like have random plans on the day. So it was like I was in work and I was like, oh, we're all going here. I don't know, maybe we're going to the beach or something. So it was light, but like I ran out on my grandparents, so I couldn't use any of them. And one thing with me is that I've tried using my mom, my siblings, and it has happened. They fell sick.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Oh no! I've used when I lie that I'm sick.
Yeah,
and then the next week I fall sick.
You fall sick. Yeah,
and then you can't call it.
I can't call it sick. I call it sick. You have to go into work sick.
So I couldn't use my family. So I was like, flip, who has died? So I
said, who has died? No, and it's not many people that you know has died. It's not many people. It's not many people.
No, that's why my guy goes, bro, who has died?
I start getting vexed. Like, why no one
That's dark.
That's dark.
Why you not dying? Who has not died?
remember that. I remember the one. My uncle had died, so I like a year or two before. So I was like,
my favorite uncle.
Yeah, I was like, flip. So then, what I did because I was on the floor.
Yeah.
So you're not emailing your manager or texting. I was already in the work. I was already in work. So I flipping. Okay, I'm practicing.
Did you faint?
No, so I'm stacking up. This time I'm stacking up tins of beans, whatever it is. I'm stacking them up, and I was like, hello.
And you're supposed to say hello. You're shouting.
No, Dave.
No. No. I went to my knees. I was like, no. And then,
oh my God.
Because I had to do it when a colleague saw me, so I had like a witness. I was like, I know, like, are you okay? He goes, my uncle just died. and they're bringing me to the canteen. So I get to the canteen and I'm acting so distraught, and I'm thinking to myself like, flip, David, this is dark. What you're doing right now is so dark. To go to the beach. This is dark.
But you're leaning in though. You're leaning in.
I went on his knees.
I've got to finish this. So they called my manager. I said, "Oh, his uncle just died," and he's like a Lithuanian fella, no emotion. Let's go home then.
Oh man. Bro, there was one time I went away, and then I was like so what I usually do is when I go away from work, I'll book an extra day so that when I'm coming back, I have 1 day rest before
you go back to,
This time I didn't do that. I said,
So you knew you have to do it.
I was like, I'm going back to work tomorrow. I said,
what can I do? What can I say?
Flip.
I just texted my manager. I said, Christian. I shouldn't have said his name.
John.
Well, it's not my
Yeah,
name.
good.
Anyway, I was just
true.
I was like, I'm really sorry, but I can't make it in tomorrow. What happened? So my granddad just passed. And just goes, oh my God, Tommy. I have the text message on my phone. Tommy, I'm so sorry for your loss. Take however long you need. I said, before we come.
The one I was going to say that was worse than the one I said is when I told him that my wife was too much for me to handle. And then I said, cause I work evenings, I work nights.
Yeah.
So someone needed to stay with her. So I now said another lie, like another funny week. So I was now saying, oh yeah, our grandma just passed away because she was on the way to Ireland coming. Like she was coming to Ireland, yeah.
This is dark.
So she just stay with her, just look after her because she was just all over the place. And then I said, on her way to the airport, the car tumbled and it went flat on the back and
flip, bro.
She was just there, just dead on the scene, and then his face showing all this. Is either you could tell I was lying or he actually felt sorry for me. I was like, oh really? Oh my God, and you're in today? I was like, yeah, it's just rough at the moment.
And wait, Snow, this is your grandmother or? Sorry, so
no, I own. But Aon has been gone for a while.
It's definitely gone.
Definitely gone.
No, this woman is turning in her grave.
Definitely gone.
She's turning in her grave.
Why you use my name?
On the way to the airport,
you haven't even met me.
She just was dead on the scene. I was like, so I might not be in for the next few days because just bereavement and stuff like that. And then I was like, yeah, it's okay. Just put it in through as PTO and I'll sort it out on my end. And then, but the way I walked out of that room. It's like I was burdened. The yoke was too heavy.
No. Bro, that's the Holy Spirit within you. He was grieved.
Bro,
let me
show you something. You know this, bro. Let me show you something right now. That I had to use because I needed. Sometimes you need backup excuses, bro. So look at this.
Bro, I have that on my. I've used that like 5 times, bro. I've used that picture like 5 times.
Accident.
Let me see whose accident is it.
No, but if you let me show you.
I might even use it for this.
I remember that one.
If you zoom in well, you'll see me leaning over on the fence. So you can clearly see I'm distraught.
You're there.
I'm at the scene.
Yeah,
this happened. ambulance and everything. Video.
Well, look, send me the follow-up.
Look at me in the video. I'm in the video.
Am I in the video?
Let me see you in the video.
So I can't use it.
Using our misfortune. Yeah, you are. With your red checker.
Send it to me.
Bro. I use this same company. I use this, and he's like, because it was the day we went to Belfast.
Yeah.
And we came back from Belfast. Remember, we actually had an accident.
Belfast.
After, when we came back.
On your way back.
You bumped your head in my car.
Yeah.
You had two in that one day.
I had two. No, but this wasn't in Belfast. This was like time before.
Okay. So
I used this one before, but now we come back from Belfast. I had a genuine one.
Yeah.
Something to me was, I was just being so silly about it. I said, let me save this one.
Oh, so you sent them the wrong one?
I sent them the one I already sent them before.
What, did they clock?
He didn't clock. I was grateful to God. Maybe he did. Because the one I sent it to is real sound. He was real sound.
That was straight dismissal.
I sent it the same one. And if anything, man, I would have said I sent you the wrong one. I had the actual one.
Imagine he goes to his WhatsApp.
Here's the truth.
Imagine he goes to his WhatsApp photos. You know, scroll shows pictures.
Like, this twice, bro.
Do you ever do fake GP notes for fun? I
don't do fake GP notes, but I like, you know.
Yeah, it's too fake now. You change the dates.
No. Sometimes, you know, you can just pay a GP online.
Send me a link.
Tommy is a serious criminal.
Send me a link.
€35. Just tell them you want a week off.
No, but you have to pay money.
I know, but
man, it's free. Just go on PDF. Just change the date.
I know,
just dark bold it to the way it is.
I know, but this one,
you're fresh, bro.
Should I tell you this one? This doctor emailed it to me. I just forward the whole email. €35. I just forward the whole thing. Say they gave me a week. What do you want to do?
And it's paid.
It's recommended that I take this.
It's recommended.
Yeah,
it's paid.
Oh my God.
I feel bad. Not at all, actually.
No, I'm stopping. I'm not going to lie again.
No, I haven't lied.
I'm not going to lie again.
Since Tesco.
I'm not going to lie again. Can't lie again. I'm going to lie again. Until I get a new job, I'm lying to my teeth.
Oh, bro, listen,
I wish there could be like, I don't feel like coming into work today, like, excuse that the manager will be like, because the manager, here's the thing, my manager, it got to a stage where there was more days that she was sick than she was in. Right? Now, something in me is saying that this woman is having fun. She's like, you're not that sick. right?
They're taking the piss now.
So my thing is, genuinely, I think managers have those days where they just say, like, flip it, I'm not going in today. Sick leave.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. There should be something where we're just like, yo, I'm not up for it. I'm not up for work today.
Yeah.
Can I not be in and also be paid?
It's easier to have less sick days if you are fully remote.
Yes.
Than to if you actually have to go to going into the office is a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Because if you're fully remote,
like, why are you calling in sick? Just don't work as much.
Yeah.
Just don't work as
nobody
much.
has to know.
Or just say your Wi-Fi is down or something.
And usually like, I'm calling in sick because there's something else I want to do maybe at that time or whatever it is. So like, you know,
if I was remote, I can do what I want to do and still work.
I don't actually think. I don't know if I've actually ever been sick enough to not work.
Same.
Oh yeah, I've never.
Same.
Never.
I don't
like,
think
what's the worst?
I'm putting.
I'm putting.
Can I put in work?
Can I not go to the toilet? So, like, I don't think I actually have.
But I see some people, they come in, like, they have a cast on their leg, they're still coming into work.
Yeah.
So one guy had this thing on his neck, was still
yeah, people.
I know, but sometimes, if for example, when I broke my foot, they gave me a week off. Thank God, I was lucky it was COVID.
Of course you take it.
Of course not. Anyway, I took the week off, but after that week, the cast was there for 6 weeks. I could still function.
Yeah.
So if I had to go to the office, there's no way I could take 6 weeks
I'll
off.
just milk that casting,
Just milk calm. Just get
it,
statutory pay off the government. Go on, man.
Yeah, but what is that? Is like 65% of your actual pay?
Is it? No,
Yeah.
75.
75?
75, yeah, 75.
Man, I remember.
That's me leaving 25% on the table.
I remember I was like, I needed to go somewhere, so I had to do the sicky thing, like stomach thing, like flip. Man, I think I have food poisoning, whatever it is. And then I ended up in a different county preaching. Yeah, no, I was performing, rapping like. And my colleague that had on...
I have to ask you a question.
My colleague that I had on Instagram said, "Oh, you're out in Dundalk or whatever it is." I said, "I was last week." I was live on right there. We posted people that were texting.
Do you know what, yeah?
Why are you posting? Why are you having people for what?
Do you know what, yeah? There was one time, for a long time, I separated my socials from work.
Yeah.
And then one day, one person found me.
Flip.
She now tagged me on her story. I just got a bunch of followers. So that day, what I did was, everyone that followed me, I'll follow you back.
Okay, yeah.
Remove you from my story.
Stories, all of the stories, you can't see my stories.
Immediately, you can't see my stories.
Yeah, 100%.
So wait, I'm just thinking, if you had to lie to get out of work to go and do God's work.
I hear. I feel like...
Is God happy or like...
I feel like God is looking at you like, don't do that next time. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong.
Don't do it again. Don't
lie. Don't lie.
Don't go to lie.
Don't go to lie.
It's not good to lie.
Well, now that you have repented, go and preach my word.
He goes, here's the word for tonight, but don't lie.
That's again. I don't know. I would kind of feel somehow like sort of lying to preach, but at the same time, like, and that's why y'all need to put preachers on full time. Like, y'all gotta pay them, huh?
Go apply on LinkedIn.
Full-time preacher.
Maybe they do remote pastoring.
Zoom.
You know that would be so perfect. Imagine just you're preparing sermons. That's what you do for a living. For me, that's exciting. Just I prepare sermons. Flip. That would be really good. And then imagine I'm telling you guys, I'm making 150K every year from preaching. Don't you think you see that gift?
I said, put me up. Is it not just to read Bible and just put bullet points on the paper? Put me on,
bro. Put me on.
Flip. Anyways, and in culture, a couple things have happened. Have we?
Let's talk about the most recent one.
Yes, go for it.
Let's talk about the most recent one. There's a girl that came out recently.
Yeah. I was seeing that. What happened? He didn't buy her a Lambo or something.
Yeah, he
because of Yansh.
Apparently, he promised her a Lambo. He didn't buy it for her.
But and
she came out. Like,
that's her own.
But she came out. But then Burna's response was fantastic.
People are saying it's childish, no?
I don't give a rat's what it is. Burna Boy. So there was like a 15-minute story, and this is Burna Boy's response.
Cholo, Lodi, Nadu. Mo sha so fun. If you not getting me, forget about it. I know by Lambo. Is that why I shout? Them day, them day. No, you see them,
I heard though.
That is so like if I was a woman listening to that, I would be vexed.
No. Why does he have to buy a Lambo for?
Burna won. He won that one.
Yeah.
She needs to take her L and just leave it like that.
Hear me on this. Yeah, hear me on this. I hear him saying, "I'm buying you a Lambo." Guys say anything when they just want to get a bit of thing, bro. How many? No. Me. I'm active, yeah. I'm active now. I'm having sex, right? Now, bro.
How many promises have you made?
I've made promises. I'll give you the world. Like it's
oh your gosh, that's funny.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
but like it's very easy in that mode, especially if you want to get something. It's a promise. That thing.
Can't talk too much of it.
I can't talk. But she knows that was People know the person.
What do you mean?
Like,
go for it.
man, it's all right, man.
Wait.
It's all right, man. I've promised as well. I've promised, and I've come true. Remember now.
Oh, that one. Yeah. No. Here's the thing. Yeah, when I say I promise, yeah, it's like in that. Remember we said that we had this conversation beforehand. In that state, you can ask for anything,
and you most likely get.
You most likely will get it.
Yeah.
You most likely will get it because, like, I'm happy to do this. Just that makes sense. Like, I think. Yeah, I think it's interesting. But in the context of marriage, like the promises that you make, like, they are usually not only in that context. You would say anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like, but it's just so you came out to expose Burner.
Yeah.
They promised you a Lambo. And what do you think was going to happen? He's going to buy the Lambo now.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, I didn't listen to the whole video anyway, but...
Is she like Nigerian? What is she like? Is she like an influencer or...
Yeah. She is. Yeah. But like...
So she...
This is what she does, by the way.
So she knocked for things.
For Lambo. Look,
she literally said it like... Because I was going to listen to it, I clicked into it. And then, you know, when you saw the scroll wheel and I looked at it and I saw 15 minutes, I was like, I'm not listening to this. But she basically said, like, she and Brenna had a conversation, you know, she'll kind of be with him and stuff, but like when he's away and stuff, she'll do her own thing with her other guys. And she was happy with that arrangement.
Would you... So what do you call that?
I'm not going to call it what it is.
I'm going to call it prostitution.
It's prostitution, 1000%.
The reason I'm saying that is because prostitution today is just different, man. It's Lambos. You know what I mean? There's tiers.
I think if you're having sex in exchange for something, that is the definition of prostitution.
Yeah.
But the problem is what's in our modern society, because you're not getting money in your hand.
Yeah, it's not prostitution.
It's not prostitution. Well, what's the value of that thing? Is it not money?
It's they say don't call it prostitution anymore. You know, call it sex work. You're working for the sex.
Prostitution.
It's the same thing. So, like, he's saying, I'll give you a Lambo, right? And she what has happened there? He's defrauded her. He has. He's
or she's a bad businesswoman.
Give me the Lambo first.
Maybe the services wasn't up to par.
Maybe, yeah. Get said. I don't get why people pay for sex. He said, "What if I want a refund?" And you know that's a line and a half. It's true. It's possible that Bernard did that thing, and he said, "You know what? This is not what Lambo."
It's probably like.
But did he get to the destination?
I don't know.
Of sleepwear.
No, like the destination, the end goal.
As in
volcanic eruption.
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
I don't know about those intricacies.
I don't know about those
Because if you got there, then she did her job.
But guys can volcanic erupt to anything.
True.
Even the hand.
But that's still the end goal. So she still did her job in a way.
Some people want to enjoy the journey as well.
The outcome doesn't always.
It's the journey. It's the journey.
Some people want to enjoy the journey.
So maybe he didn't enjoy the journey. Maybe he eventually got to the outcome, but the outcome was out of frustration. Let me just finish this.
No, bro, look. If you eat bad food, you still be full. You didn't enjoy the food, so you still be full.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he said, after all this, it's not Lambo that she's body, maybe Micra.
I think what happened was, Suzuki. What he saw said, this could be Lambo worthy. And then how she sold it is like, this is Lambo worthy. And then once expensive goes, Suzuki. Suzuki.
Espresso, that's that kind of that pissed me off, man. Suzuki Espresso, that pissed me off, man.
Nah, man. I think Brenna has lined up, low.
He's with that babe as well. That's CCTV just following them around everywhere.
Chloe Bailey,
and she looks like she's lost.
she is that good child, yeah. She's that good child that wants to be so bad.
Yeah.
And like
and she went with the baddest of them.
The
baddest guy ever.
Like, I'm looking at Chloe like, what are you trying to prove?
People say that every time we see her, she's always high, and it's not from our own; it's from secondhand smoke. Because she's not just swaying.
I think there was a video of her saying she loves him. I said,
I think I saw that video. That's what I saw.
I think it might be like some publicity thing or something like that. Cause
which is fair.
Because the videos are too much.
I think.
What are
there's two questions.
What are they publicizing?
Who is recording this? Yeah, and who has access to wherever they are all the time to be recording this and uploading this online? And then two is like, I'm looking at Chloe genuinely, and I think even if this is a publicity stunt, she's off script. She's in love.
You know those CIA movies when the guy goes undercover and then he ends up falling in love with the person.
I think she's in love now.
Bad agent.
It's the love. Because the one time I saw one, they were in the club. The way Annie was standing on the chair, and she was looking up. The way she was looking up like the lost puppy, like she's lost. She's lost. Burna Boy can say jump, just say to where. She's
She's in love, man. Clearly, but I was saying with Burners, I think he has a lot of people he's keeping happy. Does that make sense? Like, like the Lambo maybe was a bit of a stretch. Maybe he was like really horny and said it. But like I think he has
Lambos aren't cheap. Just to buy anyone Lambo.
To buy anyone, girl, do you know what I mean?
Not
So
cheap.
I do think he has a payroll. It's like, yo, whenever I'm in London.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And she's happy with what she's making. Anytime he's in London, he gives her the thing. Sex work.
Yeah.
Even Ireland, I'm sure they have some people in Ireland as well.
Honestly, just hit up one of the promoters. See, yeah,
for sure.
Who do you have? And they have girls in Ireland who are ready to
have some fun.
Blow. But then I wonder, would they like to prevent bare babies? How would? Is he using a condom?
He's gonna use a condom.
Is he doing morning after pill? Is the baby morning after pill?
I'm suspecting if you're sleeping with that many people around the world, you have your own condom that you bring with you.
Yeah.
That you have as you
one of one.
You know what I mean? Because if he's sleeping around like that without protection, that's crazy.
Kids got love.
It's kids and flipping
HIV
and stuff.
Yeah.
Be like this guy Neil. That guy has like five
wives.
No wives.
His wives, just girlfriends.
Girlfriends. And this is not life, bro. This is not life.
Okay,
people live
let's have
life.
a conversation.
This life like this is the be all and end all.
Let's have a conversation, yeah. I watched Carlens and something Sexton. Is it James Sexton, the divorce lawyer? I don't know. His second name is Sexton. I don't know his first name. And he said, they were talking about sort of men and habits and stuff like that. And if the wiring of men, if you have one man and 100 women in an island, when you come back after a year, you have a civilization. Or 10 years, I think you have a civilization. No, sorry, 5 years, if you come back, you have a civilization. You have one woman and 100 men. You have 90 dead men. And maybe 2 or 3 children. Something like that. That's how it sort of described it. Like, so men, what they were trying to describe was that men are made to sleep with a lot of women. It's a sort of our wiring. Now, is that sort of right? No. And they weren't sort of justifying that it's right. But they were saying like, we are able to nature tells you that if you put one man and 100 women, you will have a civilization from that thing.
Yeah.
But it's not the same the other way around. So, it is more. This is what they were sort of saying, that men have to really control their sexual urges, and it's crazy for a man to be in a monogamous relationship because of this reason. Like, it is crazy to want to sleep with one person for the rest of your life.
So it's actually maybe against natural wiring or fleshly wiring.
Fleshly wiring. Because, quickly, sidebar, the word flesh is referring to animal instincts. Not actually like, I'm hungry. Animal instincts, like the tendency to behave like a mammal.
That's
what flesh is. That's what the Bible talks about. I think the word sar is that's what it's talking about, right? So animals, man can mate with a woman and they can have a family, but then he can also mate with another and have loads of different families, whatever it is, and that's animalistic. And men have the tendency to be fleshly, where we can sort of want to sleep with anybody and everything, and we can. In one day, a man can have 6 women pregnant if he's motivated. If you get drive, the guy can pregnant.
You get stamina,
get power.
6. That's 6 different volcanic eruptions in one day.
When I was wanking, I could have done that.
That's
if I had all day, I could have done
but that's wanking. That's my. Think about it.
I know.
The difference between sex and wanking is 6.
Yeah, I won't lie. Sex and wanking is different. No, sex and wanking is different.
This guy is not wanking.
No. I'm not even saying that as in like I'm
sex and 6.
I don't want to talk too much.
Go for it.
But I'm just saying that, like,
people can go 6 rounds.
No, that's not even what I'm saying. I'm just saying, of that 6, the hard input, you could do that 3 times. You could get the assistance for the other 3. Which makes the 6 possible. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to
say. I think so that whole idea of like, so Carol's now saying, bro, it's the grace of God that can help someone who like
has natural instinct.
That natural instinct to sort of say, hey, listen, I'm just gonna do this with one person. And then there was a conversation about the Christians, about sort of, you tell a man who's 22, because don't burn with lust, go and marry somebody who's 20 years old. And he doesn't know if there's better cars. We're not calling women cars. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
This is the best thing he's had access to right now. And he's going to see 100 million different cars throughout his life.
Yeah.
But you told him to just stick with this one. So the whole institution of marriage not being, it can't be for men. It can't be sexual. Like, we can't choose based on like,
or just because you want to have sex.
You can't marry because of sex. Because
it has to be a lot more than that.
It has to be a lot more. Like, why you want to be loyal to this woman can't be because
if because of sex. What about 10 years down the line, if sex drive changes or if she's, God forbid, disabled or something?
But we are talking about prostitutes now.
Yeah.
As if married people don't pay for prostitutes.
They do, and it's like, do you know what? Do you know what's interesting as well? But it's like, so you say this man has to stay and have sex with this woman for the rest of his life, and he hasn't. When he's 20, he's like, yeah. Is that what I have to do to have sex with this woman? Yeah.
When he's 30, it's just like
sex. Then sex is like nothing to him anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, so what is keeping me here with this woman? And I think that's a lot what's happening now. It's like, you're telling young people, hey, go marry. And I'm sure if you want to marry, no problem. But it's like, why?
Do you think that is a big contributor to the divorce in the Christian space?
Because the Christian space is sharing the same stats as the world. Okay. It has to be. You're telling young guys
that haven't
spend the rest of your life with this person
that don't even know themselves yet.
Yeah, go and spend the rest of your life.
Yeah,
that's because of sex. You should teach them self-control, discipline, not just go. Because once you can still lack self-discipline and self-control in marriage.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it just doesn't mean that now it's legal to do it in the Christian world. That doesn't mean that you can still not force yourself upon your wife.
Yeah.
Like, it's still sexual assault.
Yeah, I see the trend on TikTok as well. What were you wearing when?
Oh,
what were you wearing?
Disgusting.
Like, what were you wearing when you got Yeah,
it was disgusting.
Some people, there were some obviously horrible ones like kids' clothes or something.
Yeah, it was,
and then there's wedding dresses.
There's wedding dresses. There's full regular outfits, like not even the skimpy clothes that she. Jeans and t-shirts.
Yeah.
Like.
I beg, shut up.
So like even
that was
horrible, isn't it? But like the wedding dress one was what I was trying to address because like self-control, and maybe she doesn't want to go on it that night or whatever it is.
But, in that moment,
that moment, and then you're forcing yourself upon your own wife, like your own bride, you know. So I've seen a lot of, like I even know somebody who got married over the last sort of 3 years, and they're already done. Already done, like.
I think I know.
Yeah,
I know
what I mean?
already
Already done. It's like, what was driving us? You know, sometimes it's family. They're telling you, oh, you marry, and you're like,
and they won't be there for you when it breaks down.
When it goes.
Or even if you get pregnant out of marriage and you just marry that person because you have a kid with them.
Yeah.
Like, I understand you don't want to have another baby mom or baby dad, but bro, just marry me because of a kid now. It's better just to go your separate ways and raise that kid up together. But have a different family.
Yeah. Genuinely, bro. I just
and it may not be the Christian thing to say, I have to, but listen.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a dysfunctional family because of what.
But I'm back to that thing. It's you're telling somebody to sort of stay with this one person, and he was like, "Is this what he said?" I was like, "Oh." He goes, do you think it's realistic that a married man has never thought about sleeping with another woman?
Do you think it's realistic to say that he hasn't?
Yeah. With now we may not say that. We may not say that for several reasons, but I'm saying we may not say that now. Quite early. But in 40 years of marriage, could a man say, he's never thought about sleeping with another woman?
It depends on how sexualized your mind is. I think that allows you to.
So, I'm not even making this a sexual question, as in terms of like your vision, like what you would do to another woman. I'm saying like, could you imagine?
So let me explain why I'm saying that. It's because I feel like, if your mind is sexualized, looking at another woman, your mind can go to a place that, like, if your mind wasn't sexualized, you're just seeing a woman as opposed to a woman that can have sex. Do you get me? That's what I'm saying. If your mind is sexualized, then of course you can think about it. Because go to the gym.
Right.
Go out in town at nighttime. Of course you can think about it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But if your mind isn't that way inclined, if your mind has been desexualized or you don't think in that kind of way, then I think it is possible to make it through life without having those thoughts.
Okay, what do you think?
I think it depends on how your mind is sexually. Like some guys, we know some guys that look at women and just first thing they think is sexual.
Yeah, of course.
It's like, bomb. What are you thinking about? What's the context in which you're thinking about ours?
But then
there's only one context there, like
perfect example, when we're watching Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah.
And Lato, very beautiful woman. Very beautiful woman. She did one thing. And obviously, this guy laughing. We're watching it with our wives now. So it's not bad. It's not like we were alone and we're like saying, oh, la. But the way we were reacting was like, oh, she's beautiful. Like, she's a leg.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't know. Maybe
for us, bro.
That's as far as it went for me.
Yeah,
like, I was just saying,
100%.
oh, beautiful woman, like very beautiful. But that's as far. I wasn't now imagining me putting her in one position to do it. But for some other men, that can be the trigger for them.
Okay. I hear both of you, and I agree. I'm just I think in the
40 years is a long time.
Yes, in the longevity of marriage, if marriage lasts 40 or 50 years, does, and I'm not, again, it's not the lotto situation where you're thinking about what position I put her. No, the thought of another woman and in that context, sleeping with her. Like, does that make sense? Like,
I think it is possible. It is possible. It is possible not to have those thoughts. Like, but it just take the help of the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit, so it's grace.
Like,
it's grace.
Or even
no, I'm sorry. The reason I'm saying that is because I want there to be sort of a realistic sort of thing. Like, if we were to stay here and say that if we were to sit here on the podcast and say it's easy for a man never to think
it's not easy
with another woman.
It's not easy.
What we're saying to women is like, sure, like men don't think like
that's not true.
Because like even in during that 40 years period, say the 10th year, you find your mind wandering somewhere.
Yeah.
You know where your mind is going,
Yeah.
and you know if you want to dwell on it or not, or nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
Because if you dwell on it, you can go places.
Yeah.
But if you nip it in the bud straight away, then for the next time you might think about it again, or you will just snap out of it.
And what you just described there is the reaction to the thought. I'm talking about the thought.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the thought of like, for example, your wife just had a baby, things are changing her body, and then you saw somebody outside.
And then you went to the gym.
You went to the gym and then you saw someone who had like crazy body, or it's the body that your wife used to have, or whatever it is. That thought, I'm not talking about dwelling on that thought and then envisaging what you would do. No, I'm talking about like,
I think okay, in that case, thoughts pop through your mind all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and like aside from this even conversation, there's a lot of thoughts I'm sure we all think, just like, I'm not engaging with that.
Yeah, 100%.
So I feel like, yes, your mind will think things, you will get thoughts. It's just about, I think what I was saying was the engaging with the thought, or
So you're saying that
Yeah.
is it possible not to have those thoughts?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
But it depends as well.
What does it depend on?
I don't know, because I'm sure there's people out there that have been married for 50 years, 60, and don't have those thoughts. Is this possible?
But I think the foundation is still how you sexualize your mind.
No, but see, we're talking about thoughts, all right? And it's almost sounding like I'm saying it in a way of like, this is constantly popping up over the years. I'm saying like, is it possible that during the duration of your marriage, you haven't thought about, and I'm not talking about this something that you dwell on, but like in different stages, maybe it could have been 4 times your whole marriage, right? Every 10 years, you're another woman, right?
Holy Spirit is staying. No, Holy Spirit is staying. The devil is testing you.
It's testing you. Like, could it be possible that like you've not seen another woman or seen, in whatever context and thought, flip, and whether you've nipped it in the bud or you haven't nipped it in the bud, another woman doesn't cross a married man's mind. I'm asking the question. I'm asking the question.
We've given you an answer. I think you want something.
No. So based on me clarifying it that way, is your answer, is it still about being sexualized or not? Because I've given someone who maybe 4 times throughout the thing. That doesn't sound like a sexualized person to me.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't want to say this because I feel like it's a cop-out, but anything is possible. So because anything is possible, I think it is possible. I think it is possible to think those things.
Like, it's possible to think those things, and it's possible to not think those things as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you get me?
They're not thinking those things, for me, is what I'm trying to understand, because...
So you think it's not possible to not think those things?
Or you think it's more unrealistic to think it than... Sorry.
To not think it, not to think it.
Yes.
And the reason
it's more realistic to think it than the opposite.
Than to not.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because and that's why I gave the context of like, sort of, if you put a man in an island, he's making a civilization in 1 year. Because he can impregnate 6 women that day. And I don't want that to be the rhetoric of like, men should like, men should like cheat or not. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying,
I think if anything, that's
are we naturally wired to monogamy? And if we're not naturally wired to monogamy, and we know that it's the grace of God that keeps us,
are we?
And then I'm talking about the fall of man after Adam has fallen. Are we?
Oh no, then no.
Are we naturally wired to just one woman?
No, we're not.
So that I'm saying
after the fall, no.
After the fall, I'm not talking about God's creation. I'm talking about sort of
after. No, we're
not. In that process, are we the ones who say I'm going to be with one woman for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Is it unrealistic? Is it an unrealistic expectation of you to that person will just think about that one woman for the rest of his life.
Unrealistic expectation from who?
From anybody else outside of him to think that he will only think about one woman for the rest of his life if he's wired not to necessarily only think about one woman for the rest of his life.
I think because the battle with flesh is a long life battle, I think it is unrealistic to think that they wouldn't.
That they wouldn't?
By the way you framed it, it is unrealistic to think that they wouldn't. It is but I guess all that matters is your actions.
and that's what but that's what that conversation was
not even action. Your thoughts,
how you dwell on it.
That's if you dwell on it.
You're long. It's long.
Like the action is just to the human nature. But to God, you are falling.
Okay, so like that conversation was obviously Kyle has fallen, and he's like not even demonizing the fact that he thought about another woman. He's demonizing his
action.
That's the problem. And so the whole thing was like, I don't think the problem is thinking about another woman. I think the problem is dwelling on that thought of another woman.
It's
going forward.
Because what happens is, I think what happens is you think about it so much that the action doesn't seem as bad.
Like the action was a result of long dwelling. Not even thoughts, long dwelling. Long dwelling, bro.
Bible says long suffering. You are long dwelling. You are long dwelling.
And it's a series. Is usually those things are series of little actions and little mistakes and little sort of things, and then it ends up being that thing, you know. But I just thought it was interesting because I don't know. I can't speak for a woman unless a woman was here. But I don't know if it's the same with women. I don't know if they think the way we think
about sex.
Yeah.
I think
like are they wired for monogamy?
I don't know, but I think the urges of men historically seem to be a lot more like the urges of men. Like, from what we've seen historically, I think shows us that men are probably more inclined for that than women are, or maybe the data hasn't been collated enough. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I agree. And
sorry. Even before we actually get there, there's actually there's an argument.
Yeah,
there's this guy I follow on TikTok that has these conversations, and he was just talking about like the increase of DNA testing. Has actually revealed that a lot of our mothers and our grandmothers' generation were not as clean cut as we thought they were.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Because now we can test to see whose family is actually who. Because the truth is, there's like without DNA, there's no way for a man to actually know if this child is his.
It's true.
There's no way in the world for him to actually know that. Do you get me? It's trust and belief.
Yeah. And now we're figuring out that auntie or grandma wasn't always in church.
Because when David slept with Bathsheba, he now told was it Uriah to come back from war so that you can sleep with her, so that he won't know that it's for me. But he didn't come back. So that's how they now
he came back. He just didn't sleep with her.
No, he didn't come back.
Uriah came back.
He didn't come back.
Yeah, Uriah came back.
I don't think he came back.
You're gonna have to Google it.
Bible trivia.
No, because wasn't
he didn't come back. He now sent a letter to the
Uriah came back. He made Uriah drunk. Uriah slept outside the palace. Unless I'm thinking about somebody else.
Yeah. No, did he not send a letter to the other guy? So that's why the guy. He told the guy to kill Uriah.
Yes, Uriah went with his letter of his death. He went to the battlefront.
Did he come back?
Yeah, he came back
to sleep with.
He didn't.
Bathsheba.
He didn't.
Uriah didn't come back.
He didn't come back.
Who was the one that came back then?
He claimed it. So David asked him to come back, and David asked him to come back to wash his feet, which means sleep with your wife.
Yeah.
And Uriah refused because of honor. He wanted to
stay with his soldiers.
And I think that's why David sent him to the.
So there's a story of,
and then he got killed.
Okay, I think I might have misunderstood it.
What's the
because there's another story of someone that came back.
Okay.
And he didn't sleep with his wife. He probably used Uriah, but it doesn't matter. But yeah.
And okay, yeah. That's interesting. I'll probably have a look into that later on just to get.
What were we talking about again?
Sleep
DNA.
Yeah. And this guy was just like, this DNA testing that people can do now is revealing that some women anyway aren't as clean cut as we think they are. Because it's all trust and belief. How am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
Because I was watching. I remember. This was so wild. This guy, he called in to ask for advice. He was he was like 35 or 40s, and he was in America and he was trying to bring his siblings over.
Yeah.
And I think it was his parents as well. They did DNA test. None of them were related none of them were related to his dad. He's like, I'm 35 years of age. I just found out that my dad is not my dad.
Flip.
Listen, that's my dad.
He's my dad.
Yeah.
That's my dad.
By faith.
That's my dad. By faith.
I think just in saying all that, I think the emphasis really is that self-control that you were talking about earlier. Because sure, people might not understand it, but there is these natural, to an extent, natural urges that come, or thoughts that come or whatever it is. The self-control element is so important because without that, you give into your flesh, the animalistic instincts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever that looks like, whether you are even sexualized or not sexualized, that can show up in any way. Like, for example, in anger, right? If you piss an animal off long enough, they will attack you.
Yeah.
If I want to operate by my flesh, piss me off long enough, I'm going to attack you. You know? So like there is a lot of these things that you have to sort of be intentionally practiced on. I think that's what the emphasis should be, as you guys were saying earlier, with young men and young women, obviously. Guys, that self-control element, let that be like the foundation.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, everyone...
Because we've just told them, if you're feeling that, you go and marry quickly.
I think everyone should aim to be very disciplined.
Yeah.
But I think men should aim to be more disciplined.
Even more, yeah.
And I think that I think that is the case by the consequence of our actions.
Yeah.
If a guy never sleeps with a woman, a child isn't born.
There you go.
So the consequence of a man's actions is a lot more than a woman's.
100%. And I think like that's the problem. It's all in our hands, right? Like if we do it the correct way, the world is a better place.
Yes.
Like the whole world is a better place. Men are the ones doing the essays. Men are the ones doing the grapes. Like, I'm not saying that women don't do it as well, but I'm saying it's so much more men that are doing these things. And if we men didn't do these things, women are safer. Children are grown up in two parent households, like correctly the way it's supposed to be. Everything's working well.
Even I think there's an issue with men and sex as an entirety.
Yeah.
Right. Because there was even this thing. There was a podcast that showed there was a stat that they showed recently. Yeah. So the age on x-axis and then the age that they're attracted to on the y-axis. Yeah. So women from 20 to like 70 and the age of the people they're attracted to. On average, women liked guys that were either 2 to 3 years older than them until they get to like their 50s and then 40s.
And they like guys younger.
No, but like when younger is like same age or 2 to 3 years younger. Right. That's the attraction age as the women gets older. Yeah. For men, it remained 20, all the way from 20 to 70.
Wait, 20
that is crazy.
Older.
20 years old. Like, so when I'm 20, I like a 20-year-old. When I'm 30, I like a 20-year-old. When I'm 40, I like a 20-year-old. When I'm 50, I like a 20-year-old. Okay. When I'm 70, I like a 20-year-old.
I like 20, like 21 to 23. Okay. Like that's the age that men find most attractive, and I'm just like,
sick.
That's sick. That's a sick stat. That's disgusting.
Why though? I know it's disgusting, but why? Why do men like? Why does a 50-year-old man like a 20-year-old man over a 50-year-old woman?
Because a man,
I guess it's just. I think
it's a sexual thing. It's sex.
Yeah, it's sex.
It's just physicality. That is all. Yeah. You just like
you look newer in a sense.
Yeah, that sounds wild, but I know you look new.
Goody says. No road tax, no SCT, bro.
Fella's not real. Fella's not real.
And I see that. I do understand that. I don't think it's right. I think it's disgusting.
It's disgusting, yeah.
I do understand that it's a sexual thing. Men are looking at it from purely a sexual thing. Like, if she's 21, I think the word good use was mileage. I think it was.
The mileage, yeah.
I think it was mileage.
Low miles.
Yeah, so that's what we want.
Under 100k. If it's under 100k, it's good to go.
Anyway, boys, where's your head at?
Oh, my head is at. Man, there's a lot of things going on in the world. Trump is like he was giving Ukrainian president corn the other day, bro.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
No. I never see that. I've never seen that my whole life.
I think Zelensky was dissing Trump before he became president.
He will never forget that.
He was dissing him before he became president. Right. And you know, because Ukraine to the US, they're like small boys. So like he wouldn't do that to like someone like put in or something.
And he was saying like, say thank you, and I thought that was crazy.
It was little boy in him.
Little boy, like, say thank you to us, like we saved you. And I'm like, flip.
As a president,
and you have to say thank you.
I already said thank you. Let's talk about racism for a second.
Oh, you know Trump, yeah. He had an Indian person at his press conference, and the Indian person was speaking English, and he had someone translating what the Indian person was saying.
Oh my god!
No, but have you seen the video of Trump listening to some guy speaking speaking English, but he was Indian? Yeah. I said, I don't understand what you're saying. Next person.
Yeah.
And then there's another one where the woman was Indian. She said like, "Oh, you're one of the best presidents that we've had." And he goes, "I like this one. I like this person." Like literally, this guy he's cherry picking what he wants to hear. So it's not like he can't understand Indian accent too. It's just when they're saying nice things about him, he can't understand it. But flipping, no, actually, quickly on Trump, I've seen more support for him than last
term. Yeah,
and it's been interesting. A lot of Christians are supporting him,
of course,
which is very interesting. What do you guys think about Trump, and what do you guys think about people supporting him?
So this Nathan Abassi played at his inauguration.
Yeah, his inauguration.
And people were like pissed off at that as well. Nigerians were like,
Nigerians don't care. They still care. Trump is a good guy to them.
Do you know what it is? Is Trump left or right?
Right.
The left before him were allowing some wild things.
Yeah.
That just go against common logic. Just baseline this
logic,
makes perfect sense. And because they went so far, anyone that even gave a semblance of normalcy was going to get support. Yeah. And unfortunately, it's Trump. Because and
Trump pushed back so the opposite way. So that's why it's like an opposite. It's not someone who say like, "Oh, guys, we're going to look at it and make it more equal." He's like, no, this is how it's supposed to be. Like he went
I feel like a lot of people are just naturally centrist. I think this whole idea of left and right, I feel like there's policies on either side that both parties will 100% agree with.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Yeah. This is just weird separation. You need to choose a side thing that's just really weird.
But then also, I think some of the left stuff have become too left. And
that's what I'm saying.
And I think, but like, again, the rights, we've heard about the rights for ages. All the KKK, those like racist guys, like you know where they stand. They're not even trying to they're there, right? But the left guys, I think they've emerged, and I think
it's gone way too far.
Extremism, is that the word, of the left side has become very unbearable for a lot of people who are sent in the center.
Should I tell you what actually is? It's good. This is going to probably sound wild, but it's the equivalent to the extreme side of the left, of the right side.
That's exactly it. Yeah,
it's the extreme opposite.
Exactly.
There was a video of a trans woman. That's a man that transitioned to woman, right?
Yeah. So a man.
Exactly.
Have you seen Aaron the plumber?
No.
Oh, you need to see that guy. Go for it.
Yeah, but trans women, obviously under Trump administration, her passport had to say the birth gender. So you have seen a woman and she showed her passport. It says male.
Yeah, wow.
And I'm just like, well, I mean, you were born a man.
Yeah.
But like under the old administration, he was allowed to just change it to whatever he wanted.
Wow. That's crazy.
And that's why a lot of Christians are supporting Trump.
I think
that's why.
That's probably mainly why
because the guy came out straight off the bat, said there's only two genders from now on.
From jump.
Male and female.
But then with that, yeah. Like I think what people are supporting is like the closest thing to what they agree with.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think anyone genuinely supports Trump.
Yes. I don't think so.
They just support Christian values that he seems to like be pushing. But he's also smart enough to know that Christians are going to jump on the flipping bandwagon if I say some stuff that I agree with them. You know what I mean? And also, what am I doing in Ireland supporting Trump? Genuinely. Genuinely.
Like...
And when people say to me, "Oh, Trump," I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I know he is president of America, which is the most powerful country in the world." Which means,
and I'm sorry, he affects Ireland in some
way. But at the same time, like I don't care about Trump or Biden. Who was Trump going against? Kamala? Or was it Camilla?
Kamala.
Yeah,
Kamala.
You know, I didn't care about her.
Even she was
apparently she's not even black.
Yeah, apparently she was doing some other mad things. Apparently she's not black.
So
what do you think of those Christians that think that God appointed Trump in this position? Because there's a verse in
Trump.
What?
After the second Trump.
What?
Oh, I think Pastor Chris
Lome.
Yeah. He did the video about the Holy Spirit showing him about the Bible says the second Trump, like trumpet, or second. It says the second Trump, and it's the second term of Trump.
Because there's a verse in, I think it's somewhere in Romans or something, say there's no authority that is something under God, and God appoints leaders, kings, and queens at the right time.
Yeah.
So is that?
I don't know, man. I
don't
for
know,
me,
bro.
I don't know. Like if Raptor is gonna happen in the next,
2036.
2036, it will happen in the next 10 years. If Raptor is gonna happen,
we have 10 years, bro.
But you know what's funny?
11 years.
He keeps pushing it back. Last year, it said 2025.
No, that's 2025.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say 2025.
No.
25.
No, I didn't say 25.
No, he wouldn't have said 25.
No, not
last
25.
year.
No, he wouldn't have said 25. He wouldn't have said 25. He would have said. It's either you said 30, 33, 33.
Like between after 33, buckle up.
We're in the last hours.
I don't know. Yeah, so like my thing with Rapture, and maybe it shouldn't come out of me as a preacher, but my thing with Rapture is like, let's continue to preach the gospel, win as many souls as possible.
Because Rapture that's a glorious day.
Yeah, it's a good day, and when it happens, we're going to be happy. I don't know why there's this whole like thing.
Bro, there's sometimes when I'm going through stuff in my life, I'm like, bro, just come now.
Yeah.
Just come now.
It never got that bad for me. Yeah.
Just come now, bro. Because that's going to be better than what we are in now.
Yeah.
Even your best day in this planet can't be compared.
I think whenever I think of Rapture and stuff like that, I just think of like he's coming back and we're gonna go up and we're gonna be in heaven. And I think all that tribulation talk around it, I'm like, I don't care.
You're not gonna be
part of it.
You're not gonna be part. Thing is when people don't and are not sure.
But like, what are you not sure of?
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like you're not sure because maybe you don't understand the gospel fully.
Yeah,
or
I think
maybe
that's what it is.
You're dabbling in and out of. You understand?
Yeah,
so you're scared of that day. But me, I can't wait for that day.
Yeah, Rapture's gonna be glorious. Trump.
They say a lot of things about Trump. Christians, they say a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Yeah,
kind of for me. I'm just like, guys, man. I don't know. Anyways, my head is at assignments for college. I was talking to Tommy about assignment I'm doing. Some of them was quite interesting. I'm now doing communication modules, so that's interesting.
So you're gonna have to. I'm sure the exam for that is preaching.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, like practical.
Yeah.
You have that. You got that.
Hey, listen.
you better get full marks with that one.
That's a problem.
You better get full marks with that one.
So are they gonna mark you on how it was communicated or the accuracy of what was communicated.
Or if the spirit is there.
I think, I don't know. I think, imagine.
How much of the presence can you call down?
How would you,
Can you call down fire?
I don't know. I think it's more so communication. I don't think so much content. I think
How you communicate.
Yeah.
And they probably have the criteria that you have to.
But yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting season for me.
Yeah, where's your head up?
My head, I don't know, man. I love my wife.
So do I.
I actually love my wife. Like, you know, sometimes you just TP and say,
Do you get in trouble?
what do you mean?
Why you say this? Like, you said it 3 times.
No. I love my wife as Christ loved the
Bro,
church.
blink twice.
I love my wife as Christ.
My guy's not blinking, is it?
As Christ loved it. No. Real talk. I love my wife as Christ loved the church. Like you say those vows, but then you might not love that way. But like I realize it. Maybe it's not. Maybe I probably always have, but I'm realizing that I can lay my life down for you.
Flip. Sorry. Do you know on that? Yeah. Someone asked me like, what's the beauty of marriage, and I goes, for me, so far it's been about intentionally loving her differently and seeing her differently because she is now your bride, and it's a spiritual thing. So I now have to. I said it on my vows that I love the one I married the one I love, but now I'm loving the one I've married. Like, and that's me making decisions every day to see you as
My wife.
the church.
Yeah.
And be Christ to you every day. Like, that is a different type of thing. So then I guess when someone is saying I love my wife, it's not like
Is it,
you're cute.
That's
You see it from a different perspective.
That's a doing word.
Yeah, it's a doing word.
It's a doing word.
Yeah,
practicality.
it's not butterflies.
No, it's
Do you know
not.
what I mean?
It's not. Maybe before it was butterflies.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Before, that's what I'm saying. Like, before you're like, we get all together. We're like, I love her. So yeah, it's like that's a love. But now it's like
It's a love.
responsibility type of love.
Yeah.
Like it's a love that you want to put, like you want to protect. You don't want. If there's a mark there, you want to fix it quick.
So have you ever experienced? I know we're finished. Have you ever experienced rage? I haven't, but I'm just asking you. Have you experienced rage over your woman, in terms of if somebody harms her? Have you experienced it? I know you were always like, we'll defend a woman, but have you experienced?
I don't think it's gone to the point of rage, but it's gone to a point of like annoyance, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe if something's happening and it's someone else that's causing us to be stressed or something like that, you'll get to a stage of like annoyance, but not like full blown. Because I don't think I want to get to a stage of I'm raging because, bro.
If I ever get to rage, I'll go to prison.
Yeah.
Someone, your wife is pregnant. Someone bumps into her. She heavily pregnant. But someone bumps into her, like they were just on the phone. They were sort of being like careless.
So I'm saying rage is the wrong word.
Okay.
Because for me to get to rage, someone has killed her, and then I'm going to prison.
Makes sense.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I'm saying like someone's done something that's like infuriated.
No, because there's even there's people in I don't like because of how they either have treated her.
Yeah.
You know that kind of way. Like I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
Like almost as though I can't see you with the love of Christ. I can't see you that way. Like
I hear it.
Did you get me?
I think marriage should do that to you, innit?
Yeah, bro. Even that thing, see people with the love of Christ as well. But there's one manager in work that pissed me off, man. Always on my case. Saying all like this, all like that. And like, to me, my heart was heart of hatred. I didn't like him. Whenever I saw him, I was like, this flipping guy. Then God just told me one day, like,
I love him.
Because of why do you, because of like why are you feeling that way towards him?
Yeah.
Like what's the worst that he has done to you? I'm like, oh God, Dad, you're right. You're right, Dad. You're right. So that love of Christ, seeing people through the love of Christ, even when they've done you wrong, that was true fruit of the Spirit.
Yeah.
That was true fruit of the Spirit.
Yeah. What about you, bro?
Black Nod is dying.
Huh?
The Black Nod.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Dying.
It is.
The Black Nod is dying.
What's that? What is it?
You know when you say a black guy on the one, I just
it's dying.
People don't do it anymore.
It's dying. and
People
it's
don't do
making me
anymore.
sad. I was walking through town the other day, nodded at 2 guys, and they aired me, and I was like, I'm not nodding at anyone again. And then I forced myself, and then I forced myself. I was like, I can't let, he can't die with me. He can't die with me. So
it's true.
but like people don't acknowledge it anymore. I'm just like, what is going on?
I've not seen that, you know. I haven't recognized that.
I was in town for the first time in years. This week, and it happened to me as well.
Like, you know, you just see a black guy, it's just like acknowledge. I'm just acknowledging you. We see each other.
Is it the new gen?
I don't know.
But the black guys I see now, they looked a bit weird as well. They looked a bit like they weren't your typical black guy. They looked a bit.
Probably didn't know how to do that.
maybe.
Because mine is, it's been a mixed bag. It's like some young guys just don't even like see it.
Cause bro, out in Tyler, bro, you know it's not a black nod. There's a white. You know there's a white nod. So there's a white.
So
there's a white Tyler nod.
No. The white nod is head. I know that one.
Sorry, fella.
Yeah, but so I feel like the white nod is head down, like acknowledgement.
Yeah.
But black nod is like this.
Yeah, it's up.
It's up.
And then the old white lady nodding.
You know.
And then all right, let's close. Let's close.
Wait, it wasn't on you. It wasn't on you. Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's dying, and I don't want it to die. that was racist. That was racist.
Oh my god.
Alright, yo. Like, share, subscribe. We're gonna be consistent again. We promise. We're sorry. We're sorry. We apologize. We're back for real now. Live show coming very soon.
Shout out to
GTG
actually.
Yeah, I was at the show. Was sick.
They announced another one.
Yeah, they're doing. I think it was. I think MCD.
That was big. That was big.
So
Charger is doing a show on the 27th of April as well.
Yes.
The live shows are back.
Live shows are back. Podcasts are making a return.
And Goody as well.
Goody show
15th
of March. Yeah. Oh, lastly.
What day is that on?
Saturday, I think.
Saturday.
90s Baby won mobile.
Boy, I was so gassed for them.
That's big.
When I saw, I was actually smiling from air to. I was like, wow, that's cold. And it wasn't podcast; it was media personality.
Media personality.
They were up against Specs, Badam Joyce, ZZ Mills, all the big guys.
So yeah, big up to everyone in Ireland that's doing a thing. Who else? Is there any major stuff that happened recently?
There's a thing I want to talk about actually. Ibile.
Or that restaurant.
Yeah, it's like a pop-up restaurant.
Okay, yes, I've heard.
I think it's so sick. It's just taking a twist of Nigerian food and in different. It's so sick.
When's the next one?
Tolu.
Let's go chop. I like food.
Yeah, we can go to it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Mama Shi as well. Just
Mama Shi.
That's sick.
I might go there now. You know.
Yeah, right.
I'll go there after.
I have assignments. No, stop.
I want to talk along, you know.
Okay, let's go.
Just like quick
Grab
bite.
food, yeah.
A quick bite.
Anyway,
yo, love. See you guys
Love.
next week. See you guys next week. Hopefully.